after swallowing and absorbing the state, making it an organ and extension of itself. The PT now makes a tremendous qualitative leap, as Mao Zedong would call it, in Brazil's accelerated march toward communism. To extinguish capitalism, to establish in its place a socialist, people's democracy. This is the program of the party state, finally assumed openly in the announcements of its third Congress. No, don't believe me. Click the link, and then ask your eyes and ears what they saw and heard. The campaign is launched simultaneously with a wave of general efforts to secure a third term for the current president of the republic, probably also a fourth, a fifth, and an nth term. An interesting detail in the video is that, for the first time, the PT publicly assumes the glory of founder of the Continental Strategic Articulation Space, SIC, the São Paulo Forum, that entity which, according to the erudite gentlemen Luiz Felipe de Alencastro and Kenneth Maxwell, never existed. By doing so, the party not only officially admits its political partnership with gangs of drug traffickers and kidnappers operating on Brazilian territory, the FARC and the MIR, for example, but makes visible its role as creator, together with Fidel Castro, of the Chavez Morales phenomena, to which it therefore could never be a democratic alternative. It is natural that such a formidable upgrade in the party's ambitions is accompanied by an equivalent decrease in PT tolerance for any form of external opposition. Internal opposition is part of Leninist democratic centralism, and there is no sign it will be extinguished before the Fourth Congress. It might last even until the Fifth. The media companies that helped camouflage the activities of the São Paulo Forum and embellish the electoral image of the PT as a party cured of Marxist illusions are nowadays openly condemned as far-right, announcing sooner than they imagine the reward for their subservience, the Chavista assault on their means of expression. In the rising tide of revolutionary fury, the leftist intelligentsia, previously careful about its appearance of well-mannered and moderate behavior, no longer hesitates to show its ogre teeth. I have a personal case to report about this. You have surely heard of João Cordem de Moraes, one of the masterminds behind the assassination of the American Army Captain Charles Chandler, accused at the time of belonging to the CIA, something that any American schoolboy knows is an absolute administrative impossibility. Cordem was convicted of homicide in 1977. The sentence is final and unappealable. Very well. By calling this murderer, a trivial thing done every day in journalism, I must have accidentally touched a secret and painful point of the Brazilian revolutionary scheme, because I triggered a strange, disproportionately hysterical reaction, a furious manifesto officially supported by the PT, signed by Marco Aurelio Garcia, Ricardo Berzoni, and more than 600 university professors who label me a Nazi fascist, irascible, antiquated, and similar terms, not only exemplifying the growing communist impatience with any adversity, but proving the peaceful coexistence between illiteracy and the condition of leftist intellectual.